The way the Bible describes the return of Jesus is exactly the way the book of Exodus describes how Moses returned from Mount Sinai. It's amazing. You see, the scripture says that when Jesus returns from heaven, or Mount Zion, the New Jerusalem, there will be a loud trumpet blast. Well, in the book of Exodus, when Moses returned from Mount Sinai, what happened? There was a loud trumpet blast.
Moses!
Woe unto thee, O Israel!
And when Moses was meeting with God, the people were complaining.
Ask Aaron. Could anyone live on that fiery summit for 40 days and 40 nights?
Yes, by the will of God.
Who knows the will of God? Do you?
32 days since Moses went up the mountain, and no sign of him.
Are we to wait here forever? Did we come up from Egypt to be abandoned in the desert?
Go back!
They were saying, why is he taking so long to return? Where is Moses? He said he was going to come back. What's taking so long? It's all a parallel. Because in the same way, the scripture says that before Jesus returns, the world will say, where is this coming he promised? He said he was going to return. It's almost been 2,000 years. Where is he? What is taking so long? You see, it was trying to tell us this would happen in the story of Moses, that there would be a long return, and because of that, people would fall away. And when Moses finally did return from Mount Sinai, many people had turned against him. When he came and he returned to his people, those who were on God's side were told to come to him.
Who is on the Lord's side? Let him come to me.
Moses returned and he said, if you are on God's side, come to me. But those who had turned against him and started worshiping idols, they were destroyed. Well, in the same way, the scripture tells us that when Jesus returns, those who are on God's side will be caught up to him. They will come to him. But those who are against him, those who have turned away from him, those who have decided to go the direction of the world will be destroyed. It's all there. The entire pattern, it will be repeated. It's all laid out right there before the New Testament was even written. You see, even Jesus said that he was within the story of Moses. Notice what he said in Luke. He said to them, this is what I told you while I was still with you. Everything must be fulfilled that is written about me in the law of Moses, the prophets, and the Psalms. You see, Jesus wanted them to know that everything written in the Old Testament, it all pointed to him. And we clearly see that just right here from the story of Moses. Moses performed signs and wonders, and the people believed in him because of it. But after he went on the mountain to meet God, and he took a long time to return, the people started to turn on him. They started to wonder, where is God, and where are the miracles and wonders that we saw earlier? And many of them stopped believing because they began to think that Moses would never come back. Well, in the same way, Jesus also performed mighty miracles and signs and wonders. And when he was resurrected, he went up to Mount Zion at the right hand of God. And just like in the story of Moses, many today wonder, where is Jesus? Is he coming back? Why is he taking so long? which is exactly what the Israelites said about Moses. And many today are saying the same thing.